Hey everybody, welcome on into ClayShareCon. I am Jessica Putnam-Phillips, and oh my goodness, we are at the part that's one of my favorite things to teach how to make. Well, it's a technique to do. Spin art glazing, or spin art pottery. Here's a couple finished pieces. That one doesn't look like an eye. That's pretty crazy. And then here it is on a mug. Now, I don't usually have a lot of these pieces because as soon as I make them, they find homes because they're really cool. And I'm going to use Georgie's Ceramic. They're the ones that first showed me how to do it, so that's kind of where I got the idea. And I did demos at Georgie's in 2019. Last year, no, it was 2019. And when we travel again, I'll go back and do demos. But we're going to do this. I'm going to show you how to do it. And I know a lot of you have been excited. Let's do it. Woo! I know. And it's just another way to glaze. And if you don't have a pottery wheel, you can do it on a banding wheel. You just got to spin that sucker fast. You're just going to be spinning really fast to get that centrifugal force to throw everything out, right? So I'm using some Georgie's glazes. They have a whole line of tie-dye glazes. Their satin glazes also work really well. Here's a little info sheet. You can see this on Georgie's website, georgies.com. I think that's their site, it's just georgies.com. And they are pretty fabulous, I gotta tell you. I've worked with them for years. Maria Sampson came from Georgie's. She was the first person I met, and she's the one that introduced me to Georgie's. So Maria, thank you. And she's teaching a workshop in April on making whimsical garden stacks on ClayShare. So we are excited to have Maria, but she introduced me to Georgie's. She's the one that did most of their samples. You'll see the glaze samples from, maybe not now because she's not there anymore, but she's still really close with the folks at Georgie's. So you'll need some glazes. Doesn't have to be Georgie's, but Georgie's work great. You need some bisqueware. I'm going to use some of my plates we made. We used these when we did mandala, when we did our mandalas. This is my holiday lace rim template made with GR pottery forms. The rim templates you can get from Sharon Hoppy Designs. The inside was done with GR pottery forms. I have the round stacking set. And you need a little bit of clay to hold these on. You'll see why. The key, the secret, you need some gum solution, or else it's called CMC gum. And you need this. And you're going to want to thin it down with water. So I'm going to need a container because you want to make this about 50-50 water gum. So we'll mix that up in a minute. And then a couple brushes and bottles. Just some little plastic bottles. These, I got a pack of them on Amazon. I think they're glue applicators, like for quilting and stuff. So you'll want that. Can't wait to see this demo. It's a fun one. It's a really fun one. You'll be taking Maria's workshop. I'll take that little one. We wanted to have the sign-up page ready before today. I don't know if we will get it up. Maybe before, oh goodness, maybe before Sunday end of day. Maybe Kevin can do that tomorrow. That's your Saturday night, Kev. So my gum is really thin and watery already. I haven't used it in a little while. There might be something off about my gum. Let me see it. You put a little water in there. It could have frozen. Looks a little weird. All right, so usually do a ratio about half and half. Doesn't have to be exact. Now let's go ahead and we got to fill our bottles. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you a really easy way to fill bottles. You're going to have a base color. Let's grab a piece that's done. So you need to glaze it in a solid glaze, one base color, and then you pick usually 2 colors in the bottles, maybe 3 colors, so you can have 3 colors to play with on one piece, but too many more than that gets muddy. Now I love the neon orange. It's one of my favorite glazes by Georgie's. It's really pretty by itself and great in this. Is it the same as sodium silicate? It is not. It's CMC gum solution. It's not the same exact thing. I've never tried it. Oh, I didn't tell you the trick. I guess we could go to the overhead. You squeeze your bottle as much as you can. Stick it as far down into your glaze and then release, and it will suck it all up, and then just pull it out. And that does it. Now, if you have a funnel, you could do it that way. I just do it this way. It's a little messy, be warned, but, oh, I didn't get a clean sponge. Whoops. So just wipe that off. So this is the neon orange in that one, and we'll put the top on. We'll just set that over there. I will usually have these, you know, prepared in advance, but I wanted to show you how to do that. And let's do the purple. We'll only do 2. I'm going to shake them in their jars. A little shaky, shaky. The end of day, on day 3 is always fun. Things start getting a little weird. At least I got 2 more days. Halfway point has been reached though, folks, which is kind of sad, I think. All right, let's fill up the lavender. This is the, let's see which purple this one is. I've got a couple purples from Georgie's, and I was just grabbing them off my glaze wall. I have a wall full of glaze. I got a bunch of racks, closet-made pantry storage racks, and I just have glazes all over them. This is the purple velvet, is this one here. All right, I think we'll just go with those 2. And we'll just put the top on. I do have a couple others. I have Cherry Fizz, I got Tidal Pool. Tidal Pool is a good one. It's a dark blue. Let's do the Tidal Pool. Let's have a dark one on top. You have Georgie's tie-dye. Angela, well, you should be using this. There goes the chicken's water. You know it. My water, I think we've talked about that, haven't we, in other broadcasts? How the water gets used for not just Jessie, but the chickens. Yeah, that's how that goes. So this is slightly messy part of the whole thing. Is there a better way? Yeah, you can just pour it directly in, and I do that sometimes too. But I'm trying to be fast, and I was like, this will be better. And I usually do my underglaze this way. All right, so I saw someone commented, Kevin needs a raise. No.
Keep after her on that one.
No raise for you. We'll see. So that's Tidal Pool in that one right there, which Tidal Pool is one of my daughter's favorite glazes. She loves that. So let's start with, do we do small and work our way up? We'll do the small one. So you want to glaze it first with a base color. I'm going with Seafoam. A turkey baster. Why, Toretta's brilliant. Here she comes, just a little brilliant tidbit putting in here. Yeah, a turkey baster would have been perfect. Where were you a few minutes ago? So I'm going to show you a quick way to brush on glaze if you have a pottery wheel. You think it's fast with a banding wheel. One coat. This is drying really fast. Get right up on that foot. So this is the back side, right? That's good. Done. Back glazed. Just wipe the foot down. It's going to get wiped before it goes in the kiln. I'll do a complete inspection of the piece because during the spin art glazing we make a bit of a mess. All right, let's flip it over to the front. This is also a very fast way to glaze. Ready? Start in the center and then pull it out. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. You could brush on your glaze. You could pour your glaze and spin it if you want to. You could go slow and let it drip down in. So let's get our sides. Just get that edge. I'm just kind of pouncing the brush. This is a Mako fan brush. This one's a number 8. I think that's good. Just need one good coat. We're going to be putting other glaze on top, remember, because we're doing the spin art. But I do want to check these edges. That'd be disappointing to glaze and have the thing done and in the kiln, and you take it out and you have a bare spot on your edge. So in order of application, if I was going to do a bunch of pieces with this technique, I would brush all of the base coat on all the ones I'm going to do this to first. Then I would, once they're all done and I have my bottles ready, I would gum everything and then do it.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Tricia wants to know if you can use underglaze for this technique.
I think so. And just put a clear glaze on top. Yeah, why not? Honestly, you could use stroke and coats, underglaze. The technique is the same. You just have to clear glaze if you're using underglaze or some sort of glaze. So once this is on, we're going to take some clay. And I know we're all like, oh no, but it's glazed. It's fine. I promise it's fine. I'm going to clean my wheel off, my bat off. And also I want it a little damp. Now we're going to go really, really fast when we do the spin. And if we didn't secure this with wads of clay, our plate could go. I have done that, mind you. I have been in the studio and I have been spin art glazing a mug and I sent the mug flying. So let's get this semi-centered. Doesn't need to be perfect. That works. That's good enough. All right, so I'm going to put 3 wads of clay on to hold it in place. It was very disappointing when I had a mug that was already made, perfect, finished, and then I sent it flying across the room. Smashed it to bits. There was no saving it. It wasn't like a little tiny crack, like, oh, it could be a pen holder. No, it couldn't. It could be in the garbage. That was what it did. All right, so you're going to put the wads on pretty securely because you don't want your plate to go flying. Really shoving them in there. It's not touching the glaze, it's touching the foot ring. But it is okay if, that's good. But it's okay if the clay does touch the glaze. All right, seafoam. I think we'll do some of the, let's see, what do we want to do? Let's do the neon orange and the purple on the seafoam. Shake up my glaze. Oh, we gotta do the gum first. Holy cats, I almost messed it all up. It's okay, I got another one. All right, so you apply your CMC gum to the surface with a brush. We're just gonna brush it on. And what this does is it makes the surface have more flow, right? It kind of lubricates the surface in a bit because you want your glazes to be able to flow outwards. Or underglaze, and that's why underglaze would work too. So we're gonna do the, I said neon orange. So let's just start, and we're just gonna squeeze this on in a spin to the edge. There it's gone. And then we'll do the purple. Ooh, that one shot in a funny direction. And then it clogged up. There we go. Let's see if I can get back. There we go. My purple bottle has got a little clog in it. All right, so you see it now. Ready? And I'm just going to put my hands here in case it goes crazy. And then you floor it and stop. I made a muddy mess, but look at it. I put a little too much glaze. We're going to do another one. Look at it. It's awesome. Let's go to the front. Let's go to the front. Your glaze is still very flowy. Keep in mind, it's very flowy. Look at that though. Is that awesome? It'll be much more noticeable once it's fired. All right, that's one. I got a few plates. If you guys like it too much, this should have happened during the after party. We should have been doing spin art glazing during the party. After I teach you how to make the Jestini, which we're going to make, and I have all the ingredients currently in the studio. Just got to get ice actually from the house, but as soon as I have ice, we're going to make Jestinis. At 6 o'clock. So Drew, if you're watching, you're gonna have to wait and you'll come on. You have to wait and you'll come on after. What do we want for a base on this one? Let's do Cherry Fizz. Cherry Fizz. Cherry Fizz is fun. The name's fun. I'm going to just clean off that brush. It'll be nice. It'll be good after it's fired. And here's the great thing about this. I can let that dry, and I can put another layer on and spin it again. So it's never ruined. But I did go really heavy. I went a little heavy with the glaze. So this time I'll go a little thinner. You like it with more glaze. You like the messiness. This is very fun because you really get to play, and honestly, you can't mess it up. You just have fun with it. I'm going to do 2 coats of glaze on the back of this pretty quickly. Just done like that. And then flip it over. I will tell you, Georgie's glazes are beautiful, and I love them, and I love their pigments, but some of their glazes are stinky. I think there's I don't know what is in there for materials, but they've got some stank glaze. But it's beautiful. It's like stinky but good. So it's like a cheese, right? It's like a really good cheese that is super smelly but yummy, yummy. So not all the glazes are stinky. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. It's like sulfur, like a very sulfur smell. You're going to try this, the stuff that makes it flow. And you can use the gum, the CMC gum, on anything to make stuff flow. I've never tried sodium silicate. Sodium silicate is a deflocculant. CMC gum, I've never used that as a deflocculant. I don't think it works that way, but I don't know. I must honestly say I don't know. And it's okay not to know everything. You got to have some mysteries. Okay, make sure I got my edges again. So you see how I was saying you could do this with a banding wheel, just spin it really hard with your hands, right? So it'll be a little bit more of a chore to do, but it's still completely doable. Or if you're thinking of buying that little Speedball Artista wheel, it's like, I'm going to get it for the wah. If you're going to get it for that, make sure you do some spin art glazing on it too. Okay, that's good. Let's put this away. Good housekeeping. Would flux do the same thing as gum? It would not. No, because what you need is something that lubricates the surface, and a flux is not going to, because a flux melts once it's heated up. This doesn't melt at all. It burns away completely. It's an inert material that helps the glaze flow right now. It doesn't make the glaze flow during firing. This doesn't cause the glaze to flow when you fire it. It only causes the glaze to flow while it's a liquid on the pot. All right, let's clean the wheel. Hold on. I'm going to get too excited, get ahead of myself. Clean off the wheel a little messy. Some glazes give you a tummy ache. They smell so bad. I know, some of them are kind of stanky. And it's not just, and I'm not saying Georgie's is the only one with stinky glazes. There's plenty of other companies that have stinky glazes. There's just things in there. Earth materials, organic matter stinks. I mean, basically, it's all dinosaur poo anyways. So, I mean, rotten leaves and it's what underneath the earth. No, it's not, but you get it, right? How about a latex? The problem with latex is you're supposed to remove latex from the surface. So it would not help you because you'd put a layer of latex down and then your spin art, but then you have to peel the latex off to fire it. Latex cannot be fired in your kiln. It makes a terrible mess of whatever it's attached to. The glazes bubble. Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice. So I'm honestly telling you the best thing is gum solution. This is from Amico. You can get it online. It's called Amico Gum Solution. It's sometimes called CMC gum. So that's the letter C, the letter M, the letter C again. But this one's just Amico Gum Solution. That's all. It's very inexpensive. It's available online and at most art and craft supplies stores, because it's used in painting. It's used a lot in acrylic painting. I'm not wrong. I know, it's all dino poo. Look, it's true. I mean, if anybody's sitting there thinking that the stuff in the earth isn't, I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you. But it's okay, it's sanitary. It's sat long enough. All right, so let's put our CMC gum, or just gum solution. Sometimes it's called gum Arabic.
I think that's going to have to be on a t-shirt.
It's just dinosaur poo?
It's all dinosaur poo anyway.
It's all dinosaur poo anyways. Exactly. All right, so we want to do the tidal pool on this one. That's a nice bright one. On the, what's the under one? Cherry Fizz. All right, we're going. I'm going to try to go faster with this. Oh, see how this one, ooh, looks pretty just like that. Oh, wow. So my, let's do purple. The purple was really flowy and it was difficult, but we're going to go with that. We won't put as much on. There. No, we need a little here. Okay. And you can go back in and just, you know, connect dots or something. Because until you spin it, all bets are off. Crazy stuff. All right, ready? Are you ready? Are you doing the overhead?
Oh, yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. See what we got. Not nearly the movement I was expecting. I'm frankly disappointed. Aren't you? Let's do a little more. The tidal pool didn't move at all. It was too thick. Let's see if we can hook us up here. Go a little heavier with this purple. We need something to move. So my tidal pool, I think, was too thick. Let's do it again. Wait, I want to do some more in here. Ready? Now we're doing something because look, I'm covered in it. Yeah, but one more time. Hold on. Do it again. You know, you people realize, everyone, I just got into pottery so I could play around and make a mess, right? It's the only reason I started this. Ready? Move. I'm going to blow on it. Wait. And you can use a straw to blow your glaze too. Thank you. I wanted to smear. Wait, go this way. Got a little dark? Go this way. Now we'll spin it again. Yeah, that's good. That's good. The tidal pool stayed a really sharp line because it's too thick. I might thin it down, and we got one more plate we could do. Ready? Let's look at this up close. This one won't move as much. So this is Cherry Fizz, which is a bright cherry color with a purple and a dark blue. That's the other one. It's a little messy. I got one big plate. We can do one big plate. And then we have to get ready for the giveaways. Wait. Yeah, we got a few minutes. We got a few minutes. And let me show you while we're at the front. This is the first one. It's already dry enough I can hold it up and you can see the splotchy. You see that? Yeah, we'll see what it looks like after it goes in the kiln. These little plates I could technically glaze fire tonight. The big one that I'm about to do I can't fit in the baby kiln, but these could go in the baby kiln and we could have them before this is over, before ClayShareCon ends. All right, so I've got a big plate. Do I have any other plates over there on my rack that I'd want to do this? Hold on, let me just check, because this one is a great big plate. Make sure it's not caught there. No, we're doing this. We're doing this. This is it. All right. Hold on, I'm coming back through. All right, we'll clean off this again. And we'll glaze the back. Well, why don't we do, what did we not glaze with yet? The purple? I'm gonna glaze with the purple. I'm gonna glaze with the purple. Yeah, and then you can hang it on the wall because this one has wall hooks in it, see? This plate here, when I hand built it, has the wall hooks built in Integral hanging. Haven't even signed this one yet, so I'll have to get that later. That'll have to happen later. This was going to be a test plate for, what was I going to do with this? I have no idea. So, oh, I think I was saving this. So this plate is the one I was saving for Amy Williams' workshop next weekend. That's right. Amy Williams has a workshop on March 6th, and it's textured flowers. It's a surface decoration workshop. It's a virtual one that will be on clayshare.com. And all you're doing is it's a 2-hour workshop, and she's going to teach you how to paint these beautiful flowers that you can then paint on, you know, more than just the piece she's going to show you. You can adapt it, make them bigger or smaller or whatever. But you do need a bisque plate if you want to work along with her. And I wanted to work along with Amy, but this was my piece. Now it is next Saturday, so it's a week from tomorrow. I can make a piece, a plain piece, and have it dry by next Saturday. So I can do that. We're all right. No worries. You've done it with no gum, and it was great, but it seems the gum does give more movement. Okay, so if you're there right now in your studio and you're like, I want to do this minute, do it this minute. Also, you ever glazed a plate this fast before? Even with the spin art, it's pretty fast, right? Like, oh, that plate's now done. It's almost as quick as dipping and pouring, and it's a lot more fun. The thing that takes the longest is making sure you get the edge. And I do 2 coats on the piece for the base coat. You guys think you're going to do this? My surgery is next Thursday, so 6 days. So I've got a few days. I can make some stuff. I will be moderating Amy's workshop. I'll be there 2 days after my surgery. So I won't be painting along. Darn. Because I'm getting my surgery on my right hand and I'm right-handed. All right, never mind. I am sad. But I will. The thing about Amy's workshop is when you buy it, you get it forever. So that means I can't watch it on my surgery. Well, I can watch, but I can't do on my surgery day. I can watch, though, and then when my hands have healed, this girl will be there doing it. All right, let's add more water. I want to use the tidal pool, and I want it to flow. And I am in desperate need of a little bottle of water. a small bit of water, please. Let's see how good I can be at pouring. No, we're going to just go with it.
Whoa.
Don't say whoa.
That's impressive.
It's not impressive, as I step on the wheel because my foot's on the foot pedal. I'm a professional. I do this all the time. You're going to have the coolest pizza stone in town. Pizza stone in town. I missed that. Well, you're making yeah. All right, I made this one really flowy. So if you make it really thin, you might not, I might have added too much water. Yeah, nobody needs to worry. I'm having carpal tunnel surgery on my hands, so it's all right. Let's lock this down now. Kevin can paint along with Amy. Kevin, paint along with Amy. I'll live vicariously through you. Oh, he can't. He has to run the cameras for the workshop. Darn that job. Just take the day off. Call in sick. I know your boss. I'll put in a good word for you.
If I call in sick, there's no workshop.
If you call in sick, you would get fired. That's how that works. There's no sick days in pottery.
It's a good thing I don't get sick.
He doesn't get sick. It's true. Okay, he's been sick like 3 times in 20 years. That's it. In 25 years? You've been sick 3 times in 25 years? Let me check the flow of this before I... It's like water now. I've got a little carried away. Karen, you had it too, and you felt so much better. I am looking forward to it. And I know it might sound crazy to look forward to surgery, but I am. I'm not even worried about the procedure or anything because it you know, it's going to be good. All right, we've got this. It's messy. Let's check our, oh, that's good. That's good. All right, so we are locked in. We got our clay on. And I am ready to go. We're going to start with the tidal pool. Oh, no. We're going to put our CMC gum on first. Sometimes I might need to make like a chart. Step 1. Put on your gum. Step 2. Put on your glaze. I do have a class on ClayShare showing how to do this if you all are loving this and you want to see me do it on a mug. Not the mug I broke, mind you. I broke that mug before I filmed that class. All right, let's do it. Ooh, got a blob in the middle. This is much more flowy. I guess we're going to go with the orange. I wish I had the sea foam in a bottle. Sea foam in a bottle. I don't have any sea foam to put in a bottle. I don't have any bottle to put sea foam in is the problem. Right to the edge. All right. All right. All right. I'm going to put a little more, right there. Okay. Ready? So, Christine, why do you need the gum? It helps it flow. It helps it spread out a bit more. Ready? Going all the way fast. Faster. Faster. That's it. I can't go any faster. Whoa. Oh, darn. That looks amazing. That's a good one. I want to blow it by, I just want to blow on this side here. Hold on. And then you can go in and do a little cheating. Don't tell. Get a little more spin. All right, stop. Yeah. So I just did a little more to it. And if you see a place where you really want more of the dark, there, maybe. Turn it back on. Just, your clay will eventually dry out. If you have a Giffen grip, now is your time to shine, folks. Those of you with the Giffen grip, this is perfect for it. Look at that. What do you guys think? This might be the best one.
That's the best one.
That's the best one.
Leave it be. Don't mess with it.
Oh, yeah? Leave it alone. Don't touch. And you know what's awesome? It goes all the way to the edge. It actually goes over the edge. I'm going to show you. I love it. It's really good. But wait. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Just a little on the inside there. I already started taking the clay off, didn't I? Oh, whoops. Let's put that back on. Just this tiny bit. See, you see the problem that can happen here, right? Actually, I'm just going to blow on it. Just going to get above it and go. What, you liked it like that? Kevin's like, don't. You can keep going. No, we're going to stop. Going to stop. Going to stop. 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 You have to know when to stop. When will be the kiln opening? The little baby kiln, if I put these in, I won't have a kiln opening during ClayShare Con. There's no time. Everything's accounted for. We would have to do it next week. So I'll keep you posted. The only other option is I just put them in and fire them, and we don't have an official kiln opening. You just get to see the done ones, which is the luster and decal pieces are done from the other day. I haven't taken them out of the kiln yet, but... All right, so here's how it's going to hang on the wall, by the way, because it has the hangings, and I'll sign it, but that's how it will hang, like that. Is that cool or what? Do you guys like that? Instagram folks, I'm sorry you would have had a great overhead view if you watched on clayshare.com. Do you guys like it? So what is in that is CMC gum? Yeah, I'm using CMC gum. It's also just called Gum Solution from Amico, and that works. Stop. I didn't, did I, though? I kept doing it. I have a problem. Need intervention. All right, so we have giveaways at 5:30, and I'm way late, so I have to go and get down there. We have to move. I think it's going to be 5:35 because we got to move the whole studio, all the lights, all the camera gear to the other end of the studio because I don't have 2 sets of filming gear. So we're going to do that now, and we'll be back for the giveaways. And I'm not cleaning my wheel. I'm leaving everything like this. Just leaving it. Just like this. For a little while, at least. All right, everyone. I'll see you in a few minutes for the giveaway. Thank you so much for watching. And try this.